Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Torpedoes and Tarantulas. We're back with another tarantula video. Excuse me, I want to apologize beforehand for the delay on putting out this video. This is in relation to the tarantula molt update. Excuse me, that was my last video where I asked some of you to help me confirm my suspicions on the sex of the tarantula that I retrieved the molt from, and I said that I would do a video revealing that tarantula. And then over the weekend, I had issues with my wireless signal. It was really shitty, like literally 3G. Like I could do nothing with my phone but text and call. I was so bored over the weekend because my phone is my main source of entertainment. I couldn't stream or watch anything, so I went old school and was watching DVD movies over the weekend. But y'all don't care about that. You care about what's in front of you. This is the tarantula that had molted that I suspect, and most of you all as well, did say you thought was a female. You cannot see it really well from the front, but this is the Lasiodora klugi, and I've had this tarantula right here for probably over a year now. Excuse me. The molt was 4.5, 4 3/4, depending on how much you stretch the legs. So this tarantula is 5 inches probably. So, but it's going to get much bigger. This species actually can get a lot bigger. I watched a video when I was looking into getting one of these. I watched a video a couple of years ago from a guy that had one, and he was doing a post-molt update. He removed the molt from the enclosure, and the molt itself was 8 inches. So these guys get big. They're a really beautiful species. They're related to the Lasiodora parahybana that everybody is familiar with those. But here's one interesting thing I wanted to show you before we kind of get into the tarantula a little more. Was on that molt, there was this one interesting little foot right here where it looks like it was, I don't know, regenerating or something like that. Now that foot, which is the very rear, on the very rear leg of its right side, is normal now. I'm not sure what happened. If it lost a foot in the molt before or something, I don't know. But it's been probably 2 weeks now since it molted. I'm not sure if it's hungry, but I want to put a roach in because I think I can at least evoke a response and maybe get a better look at this tarantula so you can really appreciate the beauty. So with that being said, let's put a roach in. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was fast. I actually missed that because I was looking down at the workbench to lay down the file that I dumped that roach out of, and wow, she was on it. That was insane. So, as you can see, they are quite fuzzy, and they have a red abdomen on them. And they look very similar to the parahybana with the setae, the fuzziness or whatever, but they have that beautiful red rump. So they kind of look to me like a combination of a Lasiodora parahybana along with like a T. vagans and a T. ablepilosum. They're like a combination of red rump, a curly hair, and a bird eater, which these guys are in the bird eater family. As I mentioned, the common name for this one is the Bahia scarlet bird eater. And after me looking at the sex of it and all of you commenting, which by the way, thank you all for your comments, I am quite certain that this is a female. And before I had done the post-molt video where I asked you guys to help me sex it, when I had sexed it and suspected it was female, I immediately had a name for her. Now, some of you are probably going to be a little too young to know who the heck I'm talking about. Excuse me, but some of you may be old enough that maybe you saw something, maybe with your grandparents or your parents watching a movie, an old John Wayne Western perhaps. There was an actress back in the 50s and 60s, and her name was Maureen O'Hara, and she was very beautiful, buxom, red-headed lady, And so I thought with her being not exactly red-headed, but having those red hairs and being, I mean, you can see she's quite plump. And this is after a molt. This is her first feeding. So, I mean, she's a full-figured gal herself. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, Maureen O'Hara was not chunky. She was not fat. That was back in the day when women, were still built pretty well. And she was a beautiful woman. She was also a good actress. Enough about that. So, I'm going to name this girl Maureen. So there you go. If you're too young to know who the heck Maureen O'Hara is, just Google and look up images of her, and you will probably understand now why I would name this big, beautiful girl Maureen. And that's about all I've got. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. She's now happily enjoying a roach. I did not expect her to be that fast. She's probably going to be in this enclosure for at least another couple of molts, and then I'm going to have to get her a big enclosure. But I'm just super excited. She's so beautiful now that she molted. And she was in a pre-molt forever. She was one of those where I kept checking in on her and she hadn't molted, and I was like, damn you, molt already. I need you to molt so I can see your beauty. And she finally did, and there you go. You can see her beauty as well, guys. I'm trying to remember if there's something I'm forgetting. I've got some rehousings I still need to do. I did not get around to that last weekend, again, because my signal was crappy, and it was just kind of a crummy weekend. But I've got the next couple of days off. I'm going to try to get some of that done while I still have a signal, and I can take those videos and then upload them so that you guys can watch them. To my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. Hopefully I don't bore you too much. And with that being said, I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. And look how gorgeous she is. I just had to say it one more time. She's a beautiful girl. So, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. If you have not subscribed to this video, please do that. Share this video with your friends. And as I always say at the end of my videos, I urge you guys to take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and God bless, guys.